Summer has a way of waking something up inside us, doesn't it? The sun lingers a little longer, the air feels lighter, and suddenly we're craving a fresh start. But somewhere between the closet and the mirror, there's that familiar question. What do I wear now? Because, let's be honest, dressing well in your 50s and beyond isn't always as simple as it used to be. Your body has changed, your mindset has evolved, and what once felt cute or trendy might now feel, well, a little off. You want to stay cool in the heat, but you also want to look pulled together, confident, and like yourself. Not the version of you from 20 years ago. You now. So today, we're not just talking about clothes, we're talking about how to dress in a way that feels aligned with your experience, your elegance, and your power. I'm going to walk you through 10 summer pieces that often work against women over 50. And more importantly, what to wear instead so you feel fabulous, free, and fully yourself every time you walk out the door. Let's begin. 1. From fabric to presence. Let's start with something that doesn't always get enough attention, but makes all the difference. Fabric. Most of us have fallen into the trap at some point. You see a cute top on the rack, it's got a nice color, maybe even a flattering cut. But the moment you step outside in the heat, it starts clinging, wrinkling, trapping every ounce of sweat, and suddenly you don't feel so confident anymore. That's not just a style problem, that's a fabric problem. See, what we wear shouldn't just look good, it should feel good, especially for women over 50, who often have more sensitive skin, who understand the value of comfort, and who simply don't have time for clothes that fight them all day long. Synthetic fabrics like polyester, rayon, or nylon blends, they're everywhere because they're cheap and easy to produce. But they don't breathe. They stick, they shine in the wrong places, and they age faster than we do. Elegant women know real style starts with real materials. Linen, cotton, bamboo jersey, these are your best friends in the summer. They let your skin breathe. They move with your body. They get softer the more you wear them. And the beauty of it? When your fabric is right, everything else just works. Your posture shifts. Your energy lightens. People might not be able to name the material you're wearing, but they'll feel the difference when you walk into the room. So the next time you're shopping for summer, don't just ask, "Does this look nice?" Ask, "Will my skin thank me for this?" Because true elegance isn't just about how you look. It's about how you feel in your own clothes. 2. The skirt that sets you free. Let's talk about skirts, specifically the ones that leave you feeling exposed, tugging at the hem, wondering if you're showing too much when you sit or walk. The mini skirt might still be cute on the hanger, but for most women over 50, it's no longer the confidence booster it once was. It's a distraction. You spend more time adjusting it than enjoying your day, and honestly, that's not the kind of freedom we're looking for. The real question isn't, "Can I still wear this?" but "Why am I wearing it?" If the answer is anything other than, "Because I feel like the best version of myself in it," it might be time to let it go. Now here's the good news. There are skirts that do celebrate you, your shape, your style, your story. A well-cut A-line midi skirt, for example, skims over the hips, moves with grace, and lands right at that flattering spot below the knee. A soft, flowing maxi skirt can turn even a casual afternoon into something quietly elegant. And then there's the high-waisted pencil skirt, a classic that defines your silhouette without ever clinging too tight. The best skirts don't demand your attention all day. They give you ease. They move with you. And more importantly, they let your presence shine without ever stealing the spotlight. When your outfit gives you room to breathe and be yourself, that's not just fashion. That's freedom. 3. When comfort covers too much, the oversized graphic tee. We all have those days. We open the closet and think, I just want to be comfortable today. And for a lot of us, that means reaching for the oversized graphic tee. It's roomy, it hides everything, and it feels easy. But here's the thing. Just because something feels comfortable doesn't mean it makes you feel good. Those big, boxy shirts with glittery butterflies, bold slogans, or giant logos, they're not doing you any favors. In fact, they're doing the opposite. They drown your shape, they widen your frame, and worst of all, they pull attention away from you. People see the shirt before they see your face. And that's not comfort, that's camouflage. But comfort and confidence don't have to be opposites. You can absolutely feel cozy and still look polished. Instead of the oversized tee, try a well-fitted t-shirt in soft cotton or bamboo jersey. Not tight, just gently shaped. Choose soft, flattering tones. Blush, ivory, slate blue, olive green. These colors lift your skin, brighten your eyes, and let your natural beauty lead the way. Tuck it in slightly at the front, add a slim belt or a delicate necklace, and suddenly that just a t-shirt moment turns into a style statement. Because real comfort isn't about hiding. It's about wearing something that supports who you are and lets you stand tall in it. 4. The shoes that undermine you. Let's talk about a summer staple that seems innocent enough. Flip-flops. They're everywhere. They're easy. You can slide them on in 2 seconds and be out the door. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Flip-flops are not real shoes, and they're definitely not on the side of elegance. They offer no support. They flatten under your heels. They make that unmistakable slapping sound with every step. And after about 15 minutes of walking, your feet are tired, your posture suffers, and your outfit, no matter how well put together, suddenly looks unfinished. Now, if comfort is your goal, don't worry. You don't have to sacrifice that to look polished. The key is to upgrade, not give up. Try a leather sandal with arch support, or a classic espadrille with soft canvas that hugs your foot gently. Slingback flats with a bit of structure can elevate any outfit while still being just as easy to wear. Go for neutral tones, taupe, blush, metallic gold, because they blend with everything and always look intentional. That's the secret to elegance. Intention. When you choose shoes that support you physically and visually, your entire look lifts up. And let's be honest, after 50, you've earned the right to feel grounded, supported, and stunning with every step you take. 5. The short that falls short. On a hot summer day, it's tempting to reach for whatever feels the lightest. And for many, that means pulling out a pair of short shorts. We've all worn them. We might even still have a few pairs tucked away for yard work or beach trips. But when it comes to elegance and confidence, super short shorts usually miss the mark. They ride up. They cut across the widest part of the thigh. They often make us more self-conscious, not less. And more than anything, they give off the impression that we're trying to hold on to a version of ourselves that we've already outgrown. But shorts don't have to be off the table. You just need the right pair. Tailored Bermuda shorts, or walking shorts that hit just above the knee, offer the same breezy comfort, but with structure and polish. Look for breathable fabrics like linen or soft cotton twill. Pair them with a crisp blouse, a light button-up tied at the waist, or a fitted sleeveless top. And suddenly, you're not just dressed for the heat, you're dressed with purpose. Because elegance doesn't mean covering up. It means choosing pieces that flatter where you are now, not where you used to be. 6. Denim that's doing too much. Jeans are a wardrobe essential, no matter your age. They're timeless, they're versatile, and they've evolved beautifully with us. But not all jeans are created equal, And there's one style that consistently undercuts an elegant look. Overly distressed denim. I'm talking about ripped knees, shredded thighs, frayed hems, jeans that look like they've survived a few too many adventures. They might seem edgy or youthful, but they rarely flatter. Instead, they draw attention to areas we'd rather smooth out, and they send a message that's more about chasing trends than embracing presence. Instead, opt for clean, modern cuts. Think cropped straight-leg jeans, high-rise flares, or wide-leg white denim. These styles are flattering without being flashy. They frame your shape without shouting. And when paired with a structured blouse, a woven belt, or a simple gold earring, they transform casual into refined. Because style after 50 isn't about playing it safe. It's about owning what works. When your denim reflects confidence rather than chaos, people notice. Not because of your jeans, but because of the woman wearing them. 7. The top that keeps you tugging. There's something appealing about a camisole with thin spaghetti straps. It looks easy, light, effortless. But for women over 50, it often comes with more trouble than it's worth. No structure, no support, and usually a whole lot of adjusting. These tops expose bra straps, cling in all the wrong places, especially around the underarm and midsection. And let's be honest, unless you're comfortable in a strapless bra, and most of us aren't, you'll spend the day fidgeting. Plus, when made from shiny synthetics, they catch every wrinkle and sweat spot, turning a simple outfit into a distraction. Now here's what works instead. Structured sleeveless tops with wide straps and a clean neckline. A square neck defines the shoulders. A V-neck elongates the neck. A well-cut crew neck adds quiet sophistication. Look for breathable fabrics like cotton, bamboo, or modal that glide instead of grip. Pair one with high-waisted trousers, a soft linen skirt, or your favorite pair of polished shorts, and you'll have that same open, breezy summer feel, but without the constant adjusting. Because the best outfits don't need fixing. They let you move through your day with ease, confidence, and grace. 8. Loud prints, lost presence. We've all seen them. Those summer tops and dresses exploding with parrots, pineapples, giant hibiscus flowers, or flamingos in sunglasses. They're bright, they're cheerful, and they look like they belong on a tropical cruise brochure. But here's the truth. For most women over 50, these prints don't flatter. They overpower. Why? Because loud prints are high volume. They dominate the outfit. And when a garment is shouting that loudly, no one is listening to you. Your face becomes secondary. Your movement gets lost in the noise. And that inner calm confidence you've cultivated over the years, it gets drowned out by fabric that's trying too hard to be fun. Now don't get me wrong. Playfulness is a beautiful thing. But elegance is quieter. It doesn't beg for attention. It earns it. So instead of high-contrast novelty prints, go for patterns that echo your energy, not compete with it. Soft florals in muted tones, geometric prints in a single palette, tone-on-tone textures that you only notice up close. Those are the patterns that serve your presence. Picture an ivory blouse with delicate blush petals, or a slate blue dress with barely there dots. These are designs that breathe, that let your features shine, that make people look twice, not because your clothes are loud, but because your energy is unmistakable. And if you really want to step into your power, embrace solids, a clean white linen shirt, a deep olive midi dress. These pieces are simple, yes, but never boring. They give your jewelry, your eyes, your smile the space to lead the conversation. Because here's the quiet, secret, elegant women know. The more experience you have, the less you need your outfit to speak for you. Your presence is the print. Your story is the color. Let your clothes reflect that, not compete with it. 9. The trap of the strapless. Strapless dresses and tube tops often look like summer's easiest choice. They promise lightness, airiness, and a certain carefree charm. And in theory, they should work. No sleeves, no lines, no fabric clinging to your arms. But in practice, they often do the exact opposite of what you want. Let's be honest. The moment you put one on, something shifts. And not in a good way. You're suddenly hyper-aware of every movement. You sit down and adjust. You stand up and pull. You lift your arm, and down it slides. You start walking and immediately think, is this staying up? And then your entire day becomes about managing your outfit instead of living in it. Worse, most strapless tops flatten your bust line, remove all natural framing from your shoulders, and make the neckline look short and blocky. Instead of accentuating your femininity, they often blur it. And for women over 50, whose style deserves grace, dignity, and ease, this kind of compromise just isn't worth it. But let me be clear. Showing skin can still be beautifully elegant. In fact, one of the most graceful features of a woman, at any age, is the collarbone, the soft curve of the shoulders, the natural lift of the neckline. It's all about how you frame it. That's why truly stylish women over 50 turn to smarter silhouettes. Off-the-shoulder blouses with gentle elastic keep everything in place while highlighting exactly the right areas. Square necklines offer structure and elegance, making your shoulders look sculpted and your posture instantly more upright. And sleeveless tops with wide straps and built-in shaping give freedom without the fuss. No strapless bra required. You'll feel more secure, more poised, and more powerful because your clothing is working with your body, not against it. That's not just style. That's harmony. And here's the best part. When your outfit supports you, you don't just look put together. You move differently. You walk taller. You engage deeper. You forget about the fabric because all anyone sees is you. Centered, radiant, and completely at ease in your own skin. That's not fashion chasing youth. That's fashion honoring who you've become. 10. When fabric fails you. Let's talk about something most people overlook, but that truly separates elegant women from everyone else. Fabric. You can have the most beautifully cut blouse, the most flattering color, even the perfect fit. But if the fabric is wrong, the whole outfit crumbles. And summer is when this becomes painfully obvious. Synthetic fabrics like polyester, rayon, and acrylic might look decent on the hanger, but they turn against you the moment heat and humidity hit. They trap sweat. They cling in awkward places. They highlight every line and wrinkle, and not in a romantic, lived-in kind of way. They emphasize the parts you'd rather skim past. And worst of all, they feel like you're wearing a plastic bag. But here's what elegant women know, and what most clothing ads never tell you. True style starts with how your clothes feel on your skin. Not just how they look in the mirror, but how they move with your body, breathe with you, and allow you to forget about them entirely. That's why natural fabrics are such a game changer. Linen might wrinkle, but it wrinkles with grace. It tells a story of a woman who values ease over perfection. Cotton is cool, crisp, and dependable, like a lifelong friend. Bamboo jersey is soft, stretchy, and has that barely there feel that makes it perfect for summer. And silk blends? They drape over the body like water. Quietly luxurious, never clingy. These materials age with you. They soften. They develop character. They mold to your shape and carry the memory of every beautiful day you've worn them. They don't shout. They whisper refinement. When your clothing breathes, you breathe. You stop fidgeting. You stop adjusting. And something shifts, not just in your outfit, but in your energy. You start showing up differently, more at ease, more intentional, more present. Because real elegance isn't in the price tag or the brand name, it's in the thoughtfulness. And when you choose fabric that honors your body, your skin, your rhythm, you don't just dress well, you dress with wisdom. So there you have it, 10 pieces that women over 50 often outgrow, and 10 timeless alternatives that help you step into summer with ease, confidence, and presence. But this video was never just about clothes. It's about choice. It's about learning to ask better questions, not, does this make me look young? But, does this make me feel like me? Because true elegance isn't about trends or age or dressing a certain way to please others. It's about alignment. When your wardrobe reflects your values, comfort, confidence, clarity, everything shifts. You stop chasing style and start embodying it. You don't need to prove anything. You've already lived enough to know what works and what doesn't. So let your clothing be an extension of that wisdom. Choose pieces that give you space to move, that let your skin breathe, that highlight your glow instead of hiding it. And if this message resonated with you, if you felt even one small, "Yes, that's me," then I invite you to keep this conversation going. Leave a comment. Share your favorite go-to summer piece. And don't forget to subscribe, because this space is all about celebrating who you are now, not who the world tells you to be. Here, we don't dress to look younger. We dress to feel whole. And that, my friend, is a style that never goes out of fashion.